In this video, I'm gonna show you how to add smooth slow motion in Premiere Pro. So first, usually it's like this when you import, you drag and drop your video onto the timeline. This is what you see. Make sure you hover over your video here in the track, hold Alt, use the middle button wheel on your mouse, and now increase this. Now what we have to do is to press on our keyboard Ctrl plus R, or right click and select speed duration. And now here make sure you enter 50 and you click on OK. And as you can see, now is smooth your video. And if your video is laggy, make sure you select your video, go to sequence and select render selection. This will ensure that you don't have any lag in your playback. When you play your video does not lag. So this is a really great feature option we have inside Premiere Pro. And here, now something you have to remember, if your video has 60 frames to 36 frames per second, then if you go below 50, around 10, let's say, your video will start to not to lag, but your video will become very, very bad. As you can see, now video is very choppy. It's like frame by frame, and that's it's caused because it's caused by the frames. We have 30, 29. We should have 60, and it's important to record your video in 60 frames per second if you want to add some speed, slow motion, some speed, low motion to your video. All right, so now what you can do is actually select 50 if your video is 30 frames per second, but even if it's 60, it's good to add some optical flow, and also press I, the end, at the start and the end of your video, and then go to sequence and select render effects in and out, so we don't have any lag when we play the video. And now you should have a good looking video. So if you have a good video, a good looking video, then I'm sure you are happy. When you start learning Adobe Premiere, it's important to watch the video. While you're watching, start. After you watch the video, make sure you apply. Make sure you practice. Now, as you can see, it's slow. We added optical flow and speed 50. You can also try frame blending, but it's better to use optical flow. Another thing that you can do, if you right click here, you go to show clip frame rate, time ramping, and you select speed. You can also press here, right click here. If you right click here, time ramping and speed, now we can add the speed ramping to this video. So now if you hold Control, you can add, let's say, this portion, like to slow down this portion. So I'm gonna add here and here, this portion I want. Fast, slow, right? Now is very, very slow, as you can see. yeah. It's very important to record your video in 60 FPS. We can add now to this video so it's more smooth. This portion is not directly cut out, so you have like a smooth transition. And you can even drag this up. Now this portion is really fast, and then here is fast, and then slow and fast. So fast, slow, fast. And this is what we have now. So, and now we can even go here and make our video look good. And another thing that we can do is to right around here, I would add a keyframe, move around here when the water will hit him, move this like this. Now another keyframe for position. Then I'll reset this and this. But of course it's fast. Keyframes can help as well. Remember, if your video is laggy, render selection. Very nice and smooth. Now here, you can also add this curve. To make this look even better, I can actually go right click, new item, adjustment layer, move this adjustment layer above the video, and here can go to effects. If you can't find effects, go to window, click on effects, and here write blur. Right here we should have some blur. Let's use this one, directional blur. What is nice is that we can keyframe this as well. So around this part we can add some blur. What's even more helpful, we can actually add a mask, and we can blur the portions behind, which we have to invert now. We can increase this and increase, let's actually make this opacity, feather. Now we have But of course, now, and make sure you also select the mask C. Now right after we can change. Oh, depends for what you're trying to achieve. But make sure always to try and always remember to try to experiment with different ideas and different techniques. Now it depends on what you're trying to achieve and what your goal is. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.